Welcome to Igara Kabaji TV. In today's episode, we are going to look at why people die immediately after retirement. The statistics are disturbing indeed. It is said that over 70% of retirees die in the first 5 years of their retirement in Kenya and indeed in most African countries. Why should this be the case? Bob Buford, in his phenomenal book entitled Finishing Well, helps us understand why most of us die at this crucial moment in our lives. He argues that most of our time in the first half of our lives is spent on useless pursuits. In essence, we misuse the most important resource we have, and that is time. We pursue goals and ideals that do not add value to our lives and neglect the most important things. For instance, we pursue fame and fortune as life goals. Yet these are relative concepts. Someone is always more famous than you, no matter how famous you may be. In the same vein, someone has a bigger fortune than you, no matter how wealthy you may be. So, most of us suffer from what he calls disordered priorities. We have spouses who are of secondary importance to us. We have children we are not close to, who turn to influences other than those of the family. Nevertheless, what brings the problem out into the open is not usually alcohol, drugs, suicide, or worse. At retirement, we become a major problem because after living the 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. lifestyle that we are devoted to for most of our adult life, we have nothing of comparable merit with which to replace it. The bad thing that happens when people retire is that they do not replace their work with something else. Look at it this way. For over 30 years, we have been getting our sense of self-worth from what we do for a living. When that is gone, we do not know who we are. That is why we are unable to manage the transition. To maintain meaning in our lives, we need to be engaged in work that has meaning and purpose. And the most meaningful work is that which involves helping other people. The relentless search for wealth and influence actually interferes with happiness and joy, which most people equate with contentment. The people who feel best about retirement are those who get involved in some kind of work or activity where they contribute to society through volunteer work, mentoring, or teaching. Through this, they achieve a deep-seated desire to have a relationship with the person or the being who made them, and that is God. On that note, we come to the end of today's episode. On behalf of my crew, Nek and Pambi, I want to invite you to subscribe and share this video. Bye for now. I am Igara Kabaji.